Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions.
For the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, tonight. 120. Bang.
First down throw from Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Tonight. 180. Check. Zone. What?
From the red zone now. It's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
180.
Looking to throw. Goff. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. And his first pass falls incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
The return begins on their side of midfield.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the Bucs' 49-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Montgomery. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
180. What's that?
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Off play action, Goff. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Goff now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Goff off the play action. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Like 20. What's that?
They're going to throw again. Goff. That's complete to Sloan. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Lucky can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Goff setting to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Bates' kick is up and good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Irving on 2nd. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have it 3rd and 3. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Trying on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
On 20.
On 1st down, it's gone. Chased out to his right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
There were just so many defenders in pursuit right there, headed downhill to stop that quarterback from running it. They were really right there in the vicinity to cut off that throw and that pass before it could get started.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Goff to the air now. Connects. This is to Sloan. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
180.
Now Gibbs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. St. Brown's got it, complete.
Complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
DC. 180. Set.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. We've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Now gone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Tonight. What's that?
Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions go up by 12. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points.
Buccaneers, nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Irvin here from the gun. Room to run inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Baker to throw. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it. They blocked it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180!
A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Go tonight!
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. Now he's past the 25. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! Has room down the left sideline, into the red zone. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Right side hauled in by Godwin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
Here's the give to Irving. Has some space inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down from the red zone. Flush down now to his left. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 39. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one does not go far. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Goff back to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. That's caught at the 25. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break. He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Now Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 41. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Now Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Buka, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Mayfield to throw again. And the Lions get him. Down he goes.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a deep throw touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate
pressure off left, and it's blocked! And he's grabbed down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Throw left is intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss on the play. It's second down.
Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And this one doesn't go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Takes out a one-stop, and they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Cut. 180. Turbo set.
Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, gone. Pass complete to Slaw. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. By a man, and now he's in the clear. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, tonight.
Off play action, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Cut! 120!
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one, and they've got the football too. Second down now, 7 to go.
Oh yeah, DB, let's go! Cut! Block 20!
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And second down only works out for a yard.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. A 1-yard gain brings up.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. Third down coming. From the gun, Carr. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So they're left with fourth down here. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Johnson with a return here. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 31-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Third and long, Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here. Has a big strike to Addison. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
First down, Buccaneers.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So they're left facing third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
180.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12. And the Buccaneer first down.
Motion, chase.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Into the hands of Cole. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and didn't.
And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. And that trims the lead just a little bit.
42.
And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, their answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. A give to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Off to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Cut out left. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
32.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Throwing again is Baker. This complete to Colt. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it's going to be second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So now here's 3rd and 5. Once more, it's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Baker throwing again. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
49. Buccaneers 38.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck. The Lions there to recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
They're going to pass it here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That one's into the hands of Tesla. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 7.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. On fourth down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield, dialing up a receiver screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Connects on the crosser. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. First down throw here. Mayfield. And the man is there to knock that away.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here he is to throw. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
This will be a nice win for the Lions, who draw closer to it as they take a knee. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.